Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims video. I have a new shell challenge for you. And you're probably like, oh my god, wait, it actually doesn't look that bad. It's only one floor. Good luck with the roofing. This is hashtag sarahkendalll8 and it is on the gallery, ready for you to turn into whatever you want. Here's what I did with it. So the reason that this is only one story is because of how annoyed I've been with the camera recently in The Sims 4. You can watch my tallest ever build to really see, really highlights how bad the camera has been. It's just always jumping around if you try and build above one story. So I said, we're doing a one-story shell, and she is difficult to roof. So I suggest doing a flat roof. Honestly, if you are chill with doing a flat roof, a little more of a modern vibe, go for it. The roofing did in fact make me cry on this. It actually ends up looking okay, but it also looks really bad. So I had to cover up parts with the trees and stuff like that. But I made this into a cottage home, beach home. Not really a cottage, not really a beach home, somewhere in between, pretty contemporary, I would say. Like a contemporary cottage beach home. And it has a really nice wide front porch going all the way across the front, and I'm obsessed. And so tours for this shell will be on March 27th and 29th. That is coming up literally this weekend. I'm very sorry that the YouTube video is only getting out. It's Thursday right now. I don't know if I'm getting this out Thursday or Friday, let's be honest. I famously have the worst time management, but I have posted about it on Twitch and TikTok as well. So you have a few days to work on this, and it is only one story, so it shouldn't take you that long. Literally, probably the longest part of this shell will be the roofing. Besties, I took a break from recording after that, and then I forgot to hit recording until now. We're about 3 more minutes into the speed build, but I feel like I've been talking for 20. Oh man, I'm sad now. Anyway, where were we? I believe I was talking about my horrible time management. But yeah, I do try and take a look at all of the shells on the gallery for a week or two after that the shell challenge formally finishes, after we tour them on stream. And also feel free to join our Discord server. You can share pics, ask what other people are doing for the shell. We have a pop-in Discord server. It's so much fun. I think there's over 700 of us, probably almost 800 of us in there, talking about The Sims, talking about life, sharing our Wordles. If you're a big Wordle fan, our Discord server is for you. We love to be talking about it. Wordle, Nerdle, Global, Hurdle, and Semantle. My faves, doing those every single day. Love those games. But as you can see, there is where I was doing the weird chimney thing. Am I a fan? No. Does it work because it's in the back of the house and you can't really see it that well? Yes, it does. And you can always just, move a few trees here and there in front of it to kind of cover it up. So it's okay. I'm just literally still reeling from me thinking I was recording for 10 minutes and not actually recording for 10 minutes. I was going through what I want to do later on in the video is ranking all of the new emojis. That was my plan for the speed build today, to kind of do a little ranking of the emojis. But yeah, we went with dark roof vibes, but light siding and some stones here and there to kind of accent the chimney, accent the entryway. And so the new emojis that have dropped, I'm not going to be reviewing every single one, but I'm going to be talking about some highlights. Number 1, the lip bite emoji. I feel uncomfortable because it reminds me of that picture of Lin-Manuel Miranda. I cannot see myself using that emoji in a literal, in a genuine, serious sense. I'm only going to use it as a joke or sarcastically. But good for the people that wanted that emoji, I guess. The coral emoji and the lily pad emoji, very beautiful. I love a nature moment. Very nice. Bird's nest with no eggs, bird's nest with robin's blue eggs. Very cute. Again, will I use them? Am I constantly talking about bird's nests? Not really. Gonna be honest, not really. But I like that they exist. They're cute for what if I see a bird's nest, can snap a pic, post it with the emoji. Maybe it's cute. Is that a beans emoji? I think that's a beans emoji. Honestly, kind of iconic, I have to say. The jar emoji, I don't know when I'll be using it, but I love a good jar. I have an emotional connection to every jar that comes into my life because sometimes you need a jar and you don't have a jar. And I am just trying to avoid that situation in my life. The bubbles emoji, kind of slay. I like it. Do I know when I will be using it? No, but it's very pretty. Quick check-in with the build here. We do have this, really nice porch area. I did a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Now I think this build, this shell, could work as a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, even go as far to say a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I think somebody has done a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Honestly, I wish I ended up doing a 2-bedroom, 1-bath or a 2-bedroom, 2-bath because the bedroom is just so big, and you'll see that later, that it's just it was such a struggle. But I still like the vibes of it, but it is very questionable. But that doesn't mean I can't like it. Life ring emoji, good. The thing is, probably one of these emojis that they just released will be the next laughing emoji. You know how the chair emoji was the laughing emoji? emoji. The skull emoji is the laughing emoji. The sobbing emoji is the laughing emoji. I don't know which one is next, but I'm sure one of these will end up being the laughing emoji. The wheel emoji or a tire emoji, I like that one. It's very timely with the recent debates on if there are more doors or wheels in the world. I am solidly team wheels. Like, it's over for you. Once you think of toy cars, if you're team doors, like, how do you explain toy cars? I know some toy cars have doors. It's team wheels. I'm sorry. And I know apartment buildings exist. Office buildings exist. When I think about that, I'm like, maybe, I don't know. But like, Hot Wheels, besties. Besties, come on. Also, apparently drawers have wheels in them to like wheel the drawers. I am team wheels. Low battery emoji, good. That's a good one. You know, has uses. Oh, this cup spilling emoji, I am obsessed with that one because of how often I say spill. I'm always saying, oh my gosh, spill, so true, spill. I'm trying to widen my vocabulary, but spill seems to be staying, unfortunately. Back to the build for a second. I did think I was going to do the kitchen in that weird, like, little diagonal kind of corner. Then I decided I'm not gonna do that. And I'm kind of happy that I chose not to do that because I think that area works really well as the living area, and the area that I did the kitchen, A++. My favorite thing about this build is where the sink is. You'll probably see me like zoom in on it at some point in the speed build, even just for a second. But I put a window in front of the sink and it has the most gorgeous view from the kitchen sink. So I'm very obsessed. And honestly, I might also say that this could probably work better as a closed concept floor plan if that works for you. We end up closing off the entryway and it actually looks really nice. So stick around for that. And I didn't know what tiles to use in the kitchen either. I was going to use one of the Parenthood tiles. So I had chat vote on it. One of them has a very 70s feel with like the orange. You'll probably see that in just a few seconds. And the other one is more of a beachy feel. It's like a navy-ish blue and like a lighter blue that felt more beachy. So I personally felt that that worked better in the kitchen. But yeah, I was trying to go more like traditional vibes with the house, but it always ends up being contemporary. I don't know why. Like, someone count out of the 10 shell challenges that I've done, how many a contemporary family home? I don't know. It has to be like a gajillion at this point. Not me thinking you can get a gajillion out of 10. Interesting. Back to the emojis. Hand heart, so cute. Finger heart, so cute. Gender neutral person wearing crown, obsessed with that. Masculine and gender neutral pregnant person, very slay. I love the inclusivity. It looks like there are a lot of new handshake emojis, very many different options for that. Slay. Now, is that a goblin or is it a troll? I don't know, but that one's kind of fun. I like that. It's like a character to me. Like, what is their story? What is their background? Are we getting an 8-part miniseries about this emoji? I would like to know. The pointing emoji feels very, very targeted because it is literally pointing at you. I hope people only use that in a joking sense towards me. If somebody is like being mad at me and uses the pointing emoji, it's over for me. Like, I'm not coming back from that. Now, we also have the hand like this and the hand like that. Not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do with those. We also have hand like this and hand like that, I think. Again, not 100% sure what I'm doing with those, but good for them. Disco ball emoji. That has been a new fave of many of my friends. I didn't get my emoji update on my phone for a while, so it was all just like boxed with question mark to me. Now that I do see the disco ball emoji, I'm obsessed. She's a party. She's bringing everything that needed to be brought. And now we get to the best part, which are like the face emojis, like the new like reaction emojis or whatever you call them. First up, I want to talk about dotted line face, transparent face with the dots and the neutral expression. I have been a huge fan, a big ginormous fan of straight face emoji, just the 2 eyes and the like neutral mouth. It speaks volumes to any situation pretty much. So I'm happy we have a little bit of a new version of that. Back to the build for a second. This is the living area. I love that couch. I need more swatches of it. That couch for some reason looks so comfortable. It is one of the most comfortable looking couches in the game, and I need more swatches because some of the swatches aren't good. So I'm like, I could make my own recolors, but that would tag everything as CC. So I want another big swatch update this year from the Sims team, and I would like that couch to have a few more swatches. We did a cat tree, and I was in fact asking every single person that came to my Twitch stream, like any other Simmers, anyone that raided into the stream, I was begging to know if the cat tree will work sized down. I will playtest it before it goes on the gallery. But then we got to this entryway part, and I was like, excuse me, why did I leave such a ginormous space like from the entryway until the living area? Like, there's this huge open space. So we end up closing it off. Spoiler alert, we end up closing it off. And we use some dream home decorator stuff. Now that really signifies the shift from more like country vibes, cottage vibes to the contemporary vibes. Also, I never knew that that rug from Get Famous existed, the one that is like a fourth of a rug and it can go in the corner. I really wanted to use it, but then Twitch chat was like, and then that caused me to be like, and then we changed the whole concept anyway. Back to the emojis. Now, after the dotted line, transparent, straight face one, we have the straight face one, but she's tilted a little bit. She's like I can't even do it with my mouth. Hang on. Yeah, it's not happening for me. Which is why we need an emoji for it. Because what if I feel like that, but I can't make that face with my own face? She's looking unimpressed. Next is the half face, half straight face with the hand, like kind of like a salute, I think. I believe that's what it is. Or it's me anytime I go outside when the sun is out. Who's to say? I don't fully understand why it is just half of a face. Is it so they could fit the hand? Like, I have a lot of questions and no answers. I have seen people using this and I still don't get the context in which it is used. And now we are getting to the really, really good ones. My top 3 of this emoji update. We have face melting one. I don't know why this one didn't exist before. I love it so much. It is such a mood because it's like the really soft smile one, the one that's like, and it's melting. And I feel that this can signify a lot of different things. And so I'm excited about that. I am feeling good about that. It has the same energy as like the upside down smiley face, but kind of in a different font. Next, we have this one. She's like that, basically. She's like, I can't look, but I want to. I like that because sometimes I feel like it's when you want to know the gossip. You also don't want to know the gossip, but like you can't look away. Sometimes you have to know the gossip. Or like when you say a really controversial opinion and you're like afraid, like you're like, ooh, I don't want to see. Also, nail check, by the way, we've got some pink holographicness going. I need everybody to see that. And now the best of this emoji update is in fact hand over the mouth, but like smiling. She's like, I love that one so much. We previously had hand over the mouth, but neutral face, just like that I use for more like shock, like, oh wow, like, oh my gosh. I am so happy that they added hand over the mouth, but smiley face, because that's what the emoji looks like on Discord, and that is like the proper use for that emoji. She's like, hee hee hee, because she's plotting and scheming. And I famously love to be plotting and scheming / pause. Positive connotation, plotting and scheming. Plotting and scheming for me and everyone around me is success, basically, is I love a little plot. I love a little scheme. Like she has a secret. She knows something that we don't. And why? Because she is plotting and scheming. And there we have it, everybody. Those are the emojis that really stood out to me in this update. I don't know if I covered the slide emoji, the playground slide emoji. Cool for her. Didn't know she didn't exist, honestly. The crutch emoji and the x-ray emoji. Cool. The license emoji and the equal signs emoji. I didn't know we didn't have an equal signs. I mean, I think that's an equal sign. Oh, and the Hamza emoji I think they added as well. But anyway, let me know what these emojis look like in your operating system, because I know they look slightly different in everybody's. I personally have an iPhone, so I see the iPhone version. I would love to one day do a tier list of all emojis, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I will start a second channel. Let me know if you liked this little segment of the speed build as well, because I always secretly thought I could be a YouTuber that makes videos like that. Don't tell me if you didn't like it though. I know a lot of you come here for Sims, and I know a lot of Sims viewers are very loyal to Sims, and that's not a problem at all. But I just needed something to talk about with this speed build. Usually I have like a life update, and I really don't. I am still a TikToker. I am still a YouTuber. I am still a Twitch streamer, and I am plotting and scheming for the success of me and everybody around me. I think many of you probably know that my 2022 resolution was to not respond to mean comments, which sometimes is the topic of my speed build conversations, are the rude comments that I get. Now I'm knocking on wood. I haven't gotten too many. Sometimes I get annoying ones and I'm like, that's annoying, I'm just gonna delete it. Sometimes I get some backhanded compliments that are like, this is so creative for you, or like, wow, this is one of the most realistic rooms you've built. And like, again, I know that people don't mean to be negative with that. I'm just like, I read into everything, so I'm like, do you mean that I am not normally like creative, or like, do you mean that I don't normally realistically build? I feel like I over realistically build. That is why all my builds look the same, is because I want them to look like they would look like a real life house. I don't know. I feel very grateful, honestly, that I get so many comments that I don't have the time to sift through them to find rude ones. And sometimes people aren't trying to be rude, but they do say something that is a little slightly hurtful, but I think it's just because my content isn't for everybody. Like, my 30-second short form videos are not gonna be for you if you're used to like long form content, and that's fine, you know? Like, if you want to watch me build every single detail of a house, come over to YouTube. Like, we have a lot of that. I try my best to, you know, show things and talk through what I'm putting in a build. Whereas on TikTok, I'm like, here's the budget we're using, here's the basic layout, here it is decorated, like bam, 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 because TikTok and me have no attention span. So anyway, I think I've learned a lot in my months of being a TikToker. We're really only coming up on like a year of like me actually doing TikTok. I think in May is when I really started being like, wait, I'm gonna be a TikToker. But yeah, here is the bedroom. The layout, I'm in pain. I can't. I don't know if I like this house because of how big this room is. If it was one room in a many room house, I think it would be fine. But because it's a 1-bedroom house and this bedroom takes up so much of the space, like if I were the buyer of the house, you know, I'm always thinking like, if I'm the buyer of the house, what would I think? I'd be like, this room is really big. Can we put up a wall and maybe get 2 rooms? I don't know. Also, apologies. I fully forgot to screen record the part where I was doing the bathroom, so we will take a better look at that in the end. I have like the last like 10 seconds of me doing the bathroom. I don't know why. I don't know why I forgot to record it, but we will see the bathroom. It'll just be at the end of the video when I take you in for a final tour. The later in the day that it gets, it is 2:48 p.m. I usually like to upload at 3 p.m. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this video is gonna be up at 3 p.m. We simply have 6 more minutes of the speed build. I have to take you in to see the house. I have to actually edit the video. I'm gonna try to have it up first thing Friday morning. And yeah, I really want to get back on the YouTube grind because I feel like we have been popping off, and I feel like we could pop off even more if I actually consistently upload like more than once a week. And I'm always looking for ideas, so comment down below more ideas. I love that so many of you do comment ideas. Don't worry, like I don't just like ignore those and then ask in the next video for more ideas. I see those and I keep those in the back of my head as well. I know it's so last year, but I truly have so much fun with the every room is a different blank challenges, or like every room is a different budget and size. Every room adds a color. I'm trying to think of what else I can do with that because I loved every room adds a color. I loved every room adds a pack. I loved every room adds a style, but I'm like, those are kind of like the big 3 in The Sims, you know? So if you have another every room adds a blank challenge idea, let me know. I don't think it would be possible to do every room adds a budget because like that would just be every room is a different budget. I did really like the budget gets smaller every room challenge where I rolled a budget for the whole house and then got budget specifically from that budget until we got to 0. And honestly, that build was a little bit of a flop. So I would love to do that again, but I don't want to oversaturate with these challenges. I also did really like that when I did the every tiny home is a different style with the hearts. I thought that one was super fun. So maybe I could do more every tiny home is a different, I don't know. People always ask me to do every room is a different movie or something. Maybe we could do that. Every room is a different Disney princess. My problem with a lot of these ones though, and every room like is a different decade, I know I did that one before, is that I don't know everything about every decade or I don't know everything about every Disney princess. I would like to do it justice. I would like to do them all correctly. So I'm kind of like, ooh, how would I best do that? I don't know. But my goal for 2022 is 10,000 subscribers. We just passed 7,500. So 2,500 left until 10,000, which is super, super wild to me. Like maybe I'll feel like a real YouTuber then. I still feel like I'm like a fake and a fraud. It's weird. But maybe once we like have double digits, I don't know. That's not to say I'm not grateful or anything. It's just like weird in this world of like content creating, how unfortunately numbers focused so much of it is. But I love our community so much on here, on TikTok and on Twitch. I feel like especially on Twitch, we're like super tight knit. So like if you are wanting to like come hang out with us when I'm live, please, please, please do. I love Fortnite and like I feel like I've talked about this before. I do really like Fortnite. It's very fun. This new season I'm a bit skeptical of. They added tanks that are just way too overpowered and I don't like that. It's very difficult. It's like if you find a tank in the game and can play with it, like you've basically won because they're so powerful. So I hope they kind of tune that a bit. I know nobody signed up for my Fortnite thoughts, but these are them. These are their stories. Also a reminder to subscribe to the VOD channel if you haven't. I say every single day of my life I'm gonna get the VOD channel back in action. We are almost a year behind on VODs, but what's very exciting is that the Not So Berry streams are about to go up. So many people have been asking for the Not So Berry streams to go up on the VOD channel, so make sure you subscribe over there. I will leave that link down below. I just need to make thumbnails for the VODs, and that's all I need to do, and then they can all blast up there, posting like twice a day over there. So if you need like old Sarah Kendall content, like that's where you find it. That's where you find it. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody else's life? It finally was getting warmer where I am, and then it got cold again, and then it got warmer again, and my hands are like dry and crackling because they do this when the weather warms up and cools down. Like they don't know how to react. It's weird. It's weird. I'm just like so in tune with nature. But I'm always so embarrassed when I go to get my nails done. I'm like, my hands are so dry. I'm so sorry. Like no matter how much I moisturize them. And I do believe the gallery art in this build, by the way, is MNEWI1103. I don't know if I grabbed any from Holy Schmo Wow. You know, those are my 2 favorite gallery art painting creators. Also, ignore how weird the windows look in this house because, well, over here we have one with a column straight through part of it, and then I had to put a column on the other side for that, like so that they would, you know, match up. Inside, they're not centered with the walls. It's so weird. It's because I did like a silly little thing with the like stone in the front of the house that causes the windows to be more spaced out. I don't know, but here's the little backyard area. I didn't do anything too wild to it, but that's just like for the speed build. When you see it on the gallery, it will be slightly more finished. You know the vibes. But yeah, I think this is a super cute, like beachy kind of home. You could use it as like a vacation rental even. But I do believe we are coming to the end of what I have for this speed build. So let's jump into the game and take a quick look. So the thing with these lots in Windenburg is that like you can't see the house when you zoom out. So let me go to cinematic camera. This is what I have. This is what it looks like on the outside. Literally just the smallest bit of landscaping on this one. But here's our front porch area, front entry entryway area. And this is what it looks like once you step inside. I probably should put some more clutter on that table, let's be honest. Over here is the dining area and the kitchen. And then here's the living area. I actually think it's so cute. I thought I had a lamp there. No, I have a hanging plant. Okay. And then there's this area where you come back into the bedroom. I do really like the bedroom. I think it's a very nice bedroom. I think it's just so big for this size of house. And there is the walk-in closet, some laundry on the floor. And finally, time for the bathroom reveal. This is what it ended up looking like. I actually very much like it. I think it's very nice. And I love the pop of blue. And then this is the back porch area. And then this is what the roofing looks like from the top. It actually doesn't look that bad. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below other stuff you'd like me to talk about in future speed builds, other build challenges. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and my stream re-uploads channel. And I'll also put on the screen another video you can watch. Make sure you're following on Twitch and TikTok and everywhere. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!